Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to be showcasing the Redact function in Xerox Workflow Central. Workflow Central can be used by walking up to the machine and using it online. In the first example, I'm going to show you how to use it walking up to the machine. You'll start by selecting the Workflow Central icon and then logging into your Xerox Workflow Central account. For your reference, the document you can see in the video is the one we're going to be using to redact from. So in this case, we're going to print it out and then scan in that document to redact the word Altalink. Once you're into Workflow Central, select the Redact icon. Then you will need to select whether it's a two-sided document, if you want to change the original size scanned, or only use a certain amount of pages in the scanned document. Then hit Next. Then at the next page, you can see you'll need to put it in the location, and then you'll see a long list of items that you can redact. You'll want to checkbox each one that you want and uncheckbox it if you don't. At the bottom, you'll see an option that says Standard Redaction Items. In there, when selected, you'll see a long list of items that you can add for redaction. If you need any of them, checkbox them and then hit OK. Underneath, you'll see Add a Custom Word or Phrase. In this example, this is what we're going to do. Where you want Altalink to be redacted from the document that we are scanning in. Once you're ready, select Next. Now you will see several options you can select from. At the top, you can change the name of the file. You can tell it to put a date and time. And then it's going to have options on where you want it to be sent. In this example, I'm going to have the file be sent to my email. So I'll check that box and then type in my email address. Once email is selected, you can also tell it to encrypt and track the email, or include a link to the source file. If you have a cloud repository, at the bottom you can check that option and then send it to either your OneDrive, Google Drive, Box, Microsoft 365 SharePoint, or DocuShare Go account. If you simply need to scan a document and then have it reprint with all the items redacted, just enable the print option and tell it if you want it to be two-sided, color, or any staples. If this is a workflow that you use often, at the bottom you can hit Save and then name the workflow and make it a public workflow for all the users. You can also create a custom icon that you can use in the future. Once you're ready, put the document into the document handler or the glass, and then press Scan. Now I'm back on the desktop, and you can see that I've received an email from Workflow Central showing that there's a download available. I'm going to select that link, and it's going to take me to download the file. Now that I have the file open, you can see Workflow Central very accurately redacted any word Altalink on the page. And here is the original file that I printed out and scanned in. In this next example, we're going to go to Workflow Central via the web and send a file to be redacted. In this case, I'm going to use the same file in a PDF format. So I'm going to have Workflow Central redact the word Altalink in a multiple page PDF. You can see there are other file types available as well, but we're going to do PDF in this example. If you have a large file and only one certain page is selected, you can note that in the page selector box. Once you're ready, hit Next. Then you'll see all the same redaction settings as before, checkbox what you need, and in this case, I'm going to add the word Altalink as the phrase to remove. And then you can see the same options we had before, where you can put in the file name and where you want it to be sent to. In this example, I'm going to have it download directly to the desktop. On the Workflow Central page, you can monitor the progress of your job converting. Now you can see the file has downloaded and is ready to be saved onto my desktop. I'm going to save the file and open it up to see how it looks. You can see Workflow Central very accurately has removed every word of Altalink in this multiple page PDF. Now you know how to use the redact function in Workflow Central.